matzah world.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Polish sense of humor,
Just so
right
that-
there. That's
When we got the car, of course, that conjured up that story.
Would like.
Okay.
camera, excellent. I think the last time we were at services, Randall was leading.
Well, that's been a while.
It was a while.
What? Okay, everyone. Sit down. Get there. Well, Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Sorry if you were expecting Rabbi Dan. You got a very incompetent sidekick who knows very little Hebrew, so I need everyone to belt it out.
All right.
And I'm Debbie Holmes, and this is the first time I've actually led services without someone standing up with me. So, and I haven't led services since before the pandemic, so forgive me if I get lost.
Yeah, we're with you. Yeah,
Okay.
We're with you.
Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Oh, and unfortunately, all the other members of my family have beautiful singing voices. And I do not. Sorry.
It's about the covenant, right? The intention. Here we go.
Shall we just go to Lacado D on page 138? We'll sing every other verse, and at the last verse, we'll stand facing the door to welcome the Sabbath bride. It's a little early. Okay. Lekado, come on, you gotta help me. Lekado Dili Kraskala, Kadei Shabbat Nekabela, Lekado Dili Kraskala, Kadei Shabbat Nekabela, Lekado Di, Lekado Dili Kraskala. Pene Shabbat Nekabela, Shechadu Di Shabbat Kala, Pene Shabbat Nekabela, Shamor Vezapor Dibur Echad, Yishen Yanu El Adonai Echad Ushmo Echad, Leshem Tiferet V'Tila. Lekado di, lekrakala, Pene Shabbat Nekabela, lekado di lekrakala, Pene Shabbat Nekabela, Migash Melech Imukta, Kimitzi Mitokavecha, Rabba Shevet Nekabela, Vekulamel Amalai Nikla, Lekado Di, Lekado Di Lekrakala, Pene Shabbat Nekabela, Lekado Di Lekrakala, Pene Shabbat Nekabela. Toreri, Kiva Ore, Umi Ori, Uri Ori, Shirda Beri, Kevo Adonai Alata, Lekado Di, Lekado Okay, page 144, cottage. I'd appreciate it if anybody who knows it will belt it out. Hopefully I won't get stuck. This is the one I'm more fearful of, because you start singing, and then the congregation starts singing, and all of a sudden the congregation singing, quiet! And so I've been practicing this one all day. We'll
We'll
see how
let you do it alone.
Oh,
Just kidding, on channel.
okay. Yitkadal, Yitkadash, Shemay Rabba, Bakaye, Konu, Mekon, Ubetim, Israel, Bagala, Bagala, Umin, Manarib, Beru, Amen, Yeheshme, Rabba, Mevora, the Allah, Malveamaya, Yisbarak, Vityamak, Vityapar, Vitnaman, Vitnase, Vitnadar, Vitalay, Vitala, Shemeda Kudisha, Brelu, Leon Mikol, Viraka, Vitnaka, Tushata, Savanema, Damin, Balama, Viru, Amen. And I think Holland's coming, was Freddie, would be my guess. Okay, right for the Baru. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Baruch es Adonai, Amen Orah. Let's do the English on 148. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks things evening and being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to their plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night, and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Sabaoth is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening. Baruch atah Adonai, Hamid Rabbi. Avat olam ve'Yisrael, ahavta Torah u'mitzvot, kir'chaim odam v'atah. Alkein Adonai Eloheinu, v'shoteinu v'kameinu, nasir v'necha, v'namtan v'toratecha, u'v'mitzvotecha, le'olam v'areh. Ki heim chayenu, I think he usually reads this. I can't do it. Adonai, Okay, Shema on page 152. Oh, we could have sat down a long time ago, I'm sorry. We could have sat down after we finished the Baruch. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem, Kevod Malchuso, Le'olam Va'ed. Page 154. V'yahavta Shalahecha, V'kol Mashecha, V'kol Mechotecha, V'hayu Hadarim Ha'eleh, Asher Machim Tzavcha, Al Yom Lavecha, V'shinatam V'necha, V'bartam, V'shitecha U'lecha V'derech, U'shovecha V'chumecha, U'shartam Al Yom Lavecha, V'chayu V'necha, U'v'karecha, Al Yuzotzecha, U'visharecha, Leman Tizkeru V'asitem V'zai, V'kem Yoshim Levachem, Ani Adonai Asher Tzitziatem Eretz Yisrael, V'yolachem Ani Adonai Okay, I'm at a point of personal privilege, maybe because I used to run the gift shop for years, but I actually love to do this once in a while in English because it reminds us what we have in our mezuzahs and what the Orthodox put on their heads during prayer. Because this is a prayer that we have in our mezuzahs, and these are the prayer we have in our tefillah if we use it. So let's read it in English, just so we remember what verse.
What page?
Page 154 on the bottom. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your might. Take to heart these instructions which I charge you this day. Impress them upon your children. Recite them when you stay at home and when you are away, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign on your hand, and let them serve as a symbol on your forearm. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Thus you shall remember to observe all my commandments. And you shall be your God. I am Adonai your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be God. I am Adonai your God. Okay, we'll go to page 157 in English at the bottom. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say Adonai. There is one God of heaven and earth. The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal justice. From bondage in Egypt we were delivered at Sinai. We bound ourselves to your way, inspired by the prophets and instructed by the sages. Time and again we overcome oppressive forces. Though all our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in the dark ages your vision of a world redeemed. Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then we shall rejoice as Israel did, singing on the lands of the shores of the sea. Okay. Oh, Mia Kamoka, page 158. Mi Kamoka, Adonai. Mi Kamoka, Nadar Kodesh. Nora Tehilo, O Sefele. Nora Tehilo, O Sefele. Mahuta, Mahuta. Okay, Yam, Moshe, Zelian, Beameru, Adonai, Lo, Adonai, Lo, Leolam, Bared, Manaharti, Adonai,
Et Yaakov, Isaac, Emmanuel, Baruch Adonai, Gal Yisrael.
Okay, shall we try Hashkibenu or shall we find an English version?
Call it.
Okay, you love Hashkibenu? Okay, you better sing it then. Okay. Hashki. Help me. Hashkibenu. Okay, Hashkibenu, Adonai, Hashkibenu, La Shalom. Okay, maybe we go to English. If we can't get the tune, we should go to English, don't you think?
Grant, O God, that we lie down in peace, and raise us up on our guardian to life renewed. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Guide us with your good counsel, for your name's sake be our help. Shield and shelter us beneath the shadow of your wings. Defend us against enemies, illness, war, famine, and sorrow. Distance us from wrongdoing.
For you, God, watch over us and deliver us.
For you, God, are gracious and merciful. Guard our going and our coming, to life and to peace evermore.
Baruch atah Adonai.
Grace and Israel,
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure we can do Vishamru. Okay, Vishamru b'nei Israel, Shomrei, 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 Shabbat, Onei Shabbat, Vishamru b'nei Israel, Shomrei, 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 Shabbat, Onei Shabbat.
Kulam yismechu, v'yismechu b'tumecha, yismechu b'nafsecha, shomrei, 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 Shabbat v'korei, onei Shabbat.
Hey, I gotta tell you something, this is the second time I have called Vishamru and saying Yismahu. My mother and I did it together at the first woman's Seder. First woman's Shabbat, Sisterhood Shabbat. We started with, we said we're gonna sing Vishamru, and then we started singing Yismahu. I miss my mom. Okay, before we start the field, I want to ask you guys a question. Today we're supposed to do Yiska. I'm not sure I can do it in Hebrew.
Tomorrow's
Yisrael.
Oh, okay, well, technically it's not night yet, is it? It's, okay, well, we'll just do Kaddish. Okay? Because I don't know how to do this.
I read about it. I can't do it, but I just read it, yeah.
Yeah, today
Today is
is,
the day.
well, when the sun goes down, it would be time to do Yiska. But, the sun isn't down, and maybe the people on Saturday will have more heat rays. Okay, please rise for tefillah, page 164. Adonai, Sefer Uki Adonai, open my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohim Malkeinu, Elohim Avraham, Elohim Yitzchak, Elohim Yaakov, Elohim Sarah, Elohim Rivka, Okay, it's now summer, so we go to Mordred Hatal. We're hoping for rain. Atal Gabor Le'olam Adonai Mekahel Metim. Atal, come on. You guys gotta help me. Or else we'll do it in English. If you guys can't help me, we're doing it.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Okay, page 168. Oh, did I skip some pages? No, no. I did. Atal Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mekael Batim Hatal Rav Hoshia Metamuret Hatel Mekael Hayi Be'eser Mevaim Lifti Baraka Rabbi. So there's no gleam between they holy Umatir Rasurin Umatayim Natanon Nika Moka Al Umidom Ela Melech Mahim Maraye Umatir Rasurin Benamar Atal Elam Hadnati Baruch Atah Adonai Melech Hametim. You are holy, page 170. You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Baruch Atah Adonai Ha'el HaKadosh. On 172, you set aside the seventh day for your name, the pinnacle of creation, and you blessed it above all other days, more sacred than all festival times. So it is written in your Torah, the heaven and the earth were finished, and all their array. On the seventh day, God had completed the work that had been done. Ceasing then on the seventh day from all work that God had done. Then God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, and ceased from the creative work that God had chosen to do. And Rich say? Oh, you can, I guess you can sit if you want. Sorry. Rich say, Adonai Eloheinu, they call Yisrael. Israel. Oh God. Should we start again? Let's try it again. Okay. Ritzei Adonai Eloheinu, v'kamta Yisrael, u'tefila b'mamel, u'tefila b'mamel, Yisrael Amecha, El Karot, Eloheinu Rab, Pnei Eloheinu, Shavon Rucha Eloheinu. Okay, I guess we should give thanks. I'm just trying to, anyone want to pick which one, or shall I? Madin Nunak Nulak. We acknowledge with thanks that you, on page 176, you are Adonai, our God, and the God of our ancestors forever. You are the rock of our lives and the shield of our salvation in every generation. Let us thank you and praise you for our lives which are in your hand, for our souls which are in your care, for the miracles that we experience every day, and for your wondrous deeds and flavors every time of day, evening, morning, and noon. O good one, whose mercies never end, O compassionate one, whose kindness never fails, we forever put our hope in you. Okay. Shalom Ra, and I think we can do this one.
Yes.
Okay. Shalom Ra, Yisrael, Ha, Tziv, Leolam. Shalom Ra, Yisrael, Ha, Tziv, Leolam. Ki atahu melech Adon, lekol ha-shalom. Ki atahu melech Adon, lekol ha-shalom. Shalom Ra, Yisrael, Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Ra, Yisrael, Amcha, Tasim Leolam. V'yetahu melech Adon, Idam ha-Yisrael, B'kol Amadah. Shalom Ra, Yisrael, Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Ra, Yisrael, Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Now, Shalom. See, it just takes guts and just putting it, any one of you probably can do this, because you can see I don't know my stuff well. But usually my family members get up and they're like wonderful. But, oh, say, page 180. Oh, say shalom in Ramah. Uriah, say shalom aleinu. V'yachol Yisrael. Be'ru, amen. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu. V'yachol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu. V'yachol Yisrael. Be'ru, amen. Okay, today I'm confused about exactly which Torah portion I'm supposed to read, or we're supposed to read tomorrow. I found 3 different portions, potential Torah readings. I think this is because some of us celebrate 7 days of Passover and others celebrate 8. And basically I couldn't figure it out, so I decided I'd just talk about Passover. Because I can't really talk about the Parsha and bring it back to Martin's life, since I don't know which Parsha to do. Well, I wasn't going to do the Parsha, I was just going to talk about it a little bit. So, I'll talk about why I keep the bread fast and traditions of Passover. I don't think this is a complete thing. First of all, I'm not perfect. Bread? What?
Either am I.
Bread items that happen to be in the freezer are going to stay in the freezer during Passover because I don't want it to go moldy. I have only twice sold my hummus. I read labels. They do not always say kosher for Passover, but they don't have any leavening in them or flour. been in Boise since 1991. When I first got here, I had to use potato flour from the co-op as potato starch because you couldn't find it. And Albertsons would take the shank bone and cut them into little pieces. And that's what you'd have to put on your Seder cloth. And I spent a lot of time running around the town trying to figure out who had what. And then my mother would send me a care package to get whatever I really couldn't get here. So I started by acquiring what I need for the Seder. Lately, I've been able to get halal shank bones, but they only sell them in 3s. They don't understand that you might only want 1. The slaughter is the same, but the prayers are different, so it's closer to kosher than the stuff at Albertsons. I have horseradish that my stepmother planted at my father and her house that I usually dig every year. This year I did not because I was too tired to dig. And I hit the stores until I have what I need. Since I used to do the Passover only before COVID, I think I need a huge amount of eggs, cake meal, and potato starch, because that's how I made 4 sponge cakes for you guys. My mom used to have to send a oh, I already said that. So I start by getting the hummus out of my kitchen. I do this mostly because it keeps me from making mistakes during Passover. I used to keep Ashkenazi traditions, but I've modified these for health reasons. I keep Ashkenazi traditions for the first 2 days of Passover, and then after the second Seder, I start keeping Sephardic traditions. My family seems to do whatever I decree. I do not keep kosher during the year, but the bread fast seems important to me. It helps me to remember that we were oppressed people, and now we are free. It helps me remember that there are oppressed people in the world, and we need to help them. It helps me to remember that religion isn't all feast, but also has some sacrifice, such as not eating bread. It helps me remember the stranger in the midst. Basically, it causes me to reflect on things that are important. It is also a link to my ancestors. It also instills on my family that even though we are in a modern society, we are also different in a good way. My youngest son, Josh, always joked that someone in elementary school always brought cupcakes during Passover that he could not eat. I think traditions are important. I sometimes go to my neighbors to break the Ramadan fast with them. I do not keep Ramadan. Why would I? I have been known to go to Easter brunch. That is harder because the Gentiles are really into baking for Easter, and I can't eat any of it. Mostly I keep Passover because I'm a Jew. I want to pass my Jewishness to my children and my eventual grandchildren. I don't follow all the laws and the traditions of my people, but I do follow those of Passover. Can you hear up, son? And now for the concluding, wait, I missed something. I forgot to do the Shabbat, and we give thanks. Okay, we give thanks. We're going to do that one first. I'll go first. My father is now out of the rehab center, and he turned 83 yesterday. And anyone else have anything good? Okay.
Thursday is going to be. It's the next Thursday we have. It's April 28th, and Haba has a dance performance at the Morrison Center. At 7 o'clock.
For you guys.
For the public at 7 o'clock. It's the Open Arms is presiding presentation.
That we worked on for
For months.
4 months.
Okay.
Anyone else? Molly?
So I was able to travel to see my 3 kids in 3 different states. It was over a month of travel, so truly, truly the gratitude to be able to do that. And also to be back here at CABI together.
Anyone else?
Well, I'm grateful to have been able to travel to see my daughter and son-in-law from Seattle.
Well, welcome. Sorry, the rabbi does a lot better job than I do. But they're camping this weekend, and I'm gonna be camping tomorrow. I'm gonna join them at Sucker Creek, and we'll be Jews in the wilderness. Last time I went there, and Molly was with me, half the congregation ended up in a farmer's field, because that's where Google told us to go. We took the tractor things at the edge of the fields, and it decided they were roads. Half the congregation ended up in this farmer's field. What is unusual about Jews being lost in the wilderness during Passover? Okay, Misha Bera, I think it's a 371, I hope. We remember those who are in need of healing. If you have names you want to be remembered.
Sylvia Brisbane.
Shira? Anyone else?
Jan Bergerson.
Okay.
David Rome.
Okay. That's Sing Mishberach on page 371. If you want to do it well, we all got to belt it out together. Mishberach Avot Mikol Abraham. Wait, I'm doing it wrong. What's wrong?
The song is different than the prayer. The Debbie Friedman version
Yeah,
is not
that's
what's
what
in the book.
Oh, wait, it's on 371, isn't it?
Is it?
I think so.
In the middle of the page.
One
Is that
second.
the Debbie Friedman version?
It works.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, well, we'll try again, and if we don't say it, we'll just say the prayer. Oh, here it is, yes, in the middle of 371, that's what I was looking for. Misha Mikol haracha, may the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Mikor Abraham Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah Shema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Now we have to find the rest of the. Okay, we're going to end with, we're going to go to the concluding prayers. Aleinu, and I have to find it.
Page 570.
Okay.
We have to copy over.
570.
Each day is
Okay. That's not it.
No, that's counting the Omer.
Oh, we have to count the Omer, yeah.
570.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. I am ready to fulfill the mitzvah of counting of the Omer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidishtanu b'mitzvotav v'rashavanu b'tzvotav. Our praise to you, Adonai, sovereign of all, who hallowed with the mitzvah, commanding us to count the Omer. I think today would be the 7th day. The 7th day.
That was from the second day.
Yeah, that's why it's the 7th day. Because we're, Well,
Sunday was Sunday.
So we have Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, so we're at 7. Unless I made a fence post error. So today is the 7th day, which is 1 week and 0 days of the Omar. Okay, have I forgotten anything else?
Nope.
Okay, now let's go back to find
586.
586, okay. I forgot to know this. I was supposed to know this, I was so caught up on making sure I could get through the, cottage. Okay, please rise for Elena. Okay. Okay, please be seated. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, and those who've died in seasons of years past, and those we have drawn into our hearts with our own. Go ahead.
Jules Abramovich.
My brother David Salzberg.
Maurice Lippman.
If anyone wants to say names because it's supposed to be Yiska, or at least if you can think of them, if you can't, I'll think, for example, of my mother's name. May their memories be for a blessing. All the mourners and those whose custom it is to rise, please do. Yitkadal, Yitkadash, Shemay Rabbah, Belamar Devra Ute, Emlik Moshe, Bekayim, Yemekom, Yemekom Israel, Bagad, Rimari, Biru, Amen. Yehesh May Rabbah Memora, Lael, Malamaya. Yitbarach, Midjabach, Midjabar, Midjaman, Midjasay, Midjahadar, Midjalay, Midjalhalal, Midjashabarihu. Tushpatata, Benaktamata, Dalin, Kadamar, Piru, Hane. Yehesh May Rabba Mahora, Yaakov, Israel, Piru, Amen. Say Shalom, Minamah, Yah say Shalom, Alevi, Kol Israel, Piru, Amen. Okay, any please be seated. Oh wait, hang on just a second. Hopefully we're all comforted. So announcements, there will be services, and I think they will be a more together group. They know Hebrew, they know the songs, they've led it before. I've led this before, but I didn't ever lead it before by myself.
And Yeshua, a wonderful job, yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you. If you guys are interested in camping at Sucker Creek in Oregon, you could show up, bring food, bring water. There is none. There is a pit toilet. The other thing I noticed that is coming up is apparently we are going back to McCall. So sign up for, Feast of Torah. Not Feast of Torah, Shabbat on the Lake. And next week, I believe we'll have our own rabbi back, and Sandy's here singing. It'll be real nice. Pick a song. You guys wanna do a Don't Know What? Okay, Don't Know What. Adon Allah, Asher Malach, V'Hei Achol, Yitzir Ra, Li'ena Sa, V'Hes Achol, Azai Melech, Shemo Yikra, Azai Melech, Shemo Yikra, Yikra Kamei Kimo Ha'o, And Shabbat Shalom, we'll have Kiddush in the social hall.
Shabbat Shalom.
And again, Shukoma.
Yes,
Want to me to hit on that? Look back.
I think you should go first, just because you are,
Closer.
you're closer. Hey, do you like the fact I moved the bench?
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about it, but no one did it.
We talked about